Either it will die or I will die before it dies. That's all. Before the house falls, I will die. Or in my time, it is already over 70 years, it will begin to fall down and all that. So either of them is going to take place. Your wife won't remain with you. So everybody is going to give you pain. Your son will be taking all your pension and going to UK and living nicely. And you are left with no money. You have got 2 more daughters to be married. And he takes away, every time he comes, he takes away some 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs. He can't say no to him. So everywhere unhappiness. And now that he has retired, his wife doesn't care for him at all. She never looks at him. When he comes out, stay in that room. They are giving you a TV. Why should he come out? He is a prisoner. Nobody is prepared to talk to him. He's just like a dog. They give him meat and he is to remain quiet. This is what happens. So, to get out of the unhappiness, to get into the state, how to get into the state, just like those people, how to get into the state when we can be permanently happy. So you have to find out among all these things, which is it that will never die. You are all engineers. Science tells that there is one thing which cannot die. Can any of you tell? Energy cannot be created, energy cannot be destroyed. This is the first law of thermodynamics in physics. Understood? So, energy, you cannot kill the energy. Can you kill the electrical energy? Can you pierce it? Can you burn it off? You cannot do anything. If it is a matter, you can do it. But when it becomes energy, you can't. So, definitely, the only thing which cannot die is an energy. And because it has created me, it has to be a living energy. So, that living entity, which is the only truth, which will never die, which will always give happiness forever, I have to find out, and that is my goal. And that is that energy. When you are conceived, you form in the mother's fallopian tubes as a small gel. Gel is neither solid nor liquid, in between stage, like a sticky liquid. So that is called a gel. Then in due course you go down into the womb. You become, but there is no heart inside it. There will be no heart beatings. And the child cannot get up and play tennis or cricket. It cannot do anything. All this can be done only if there is a prana shakti inside. The shakti which we draw out of the breath from the cosmic energy, then it is converted as a pranic energy. It goes inside everywhere. It is not only the maintenance engineer for all our cells which are constantly dying, it repairs them. But apart from that, it helps you for your nourishment and all that. And all that. Now, so it is without that prana life, no prana. If the prana word we say, prana is out, that means he is dead. So that prana shakti is the main shakti. So what is the use of that big mass of flesh inside the womb? Unless that energy comes, now it cannot see. Even if it develops a small leg, it cannot walk, it cannot speak, it cannot hear, it cannot see. According to the medical circles now, the latest one is, it is in the 4th week that energy comes into it. And then, an embryo of a Shantananda is born. So Shantananda was not there. Even though, supposing I lie dead, I now lay here dead. My eyes are there, can see. My feet are there, can it walk? My ears are there, can't hear. You say, Shantananda is gone. So Shantananda is not this body, the body is here. Shantananda is that energy which was there inside. So that energy comes to you in your 4th week. So you have to postpone all your birthdays by 4 weeks. Because you are not born at that time. You are born apart from the body. So you are not the body. It is a case. The case has come first. The container has been first produced and you are the contents. You came later. And naturally, energy you didn't create according to the law of thermodynamics. So it was already there. Okay? So like you, there are billions of people all over the world. So for everybody that energy has come. So there is one source from which all the billions are come. Not only that, after you, there are so many children in the womb, the 2nd month, 3rd month, 4th month, 6th month, 7th month, 8th month, they are all to be born, so the energy has to come to them. The energy has to come to them. So a lot more in reserve. So how much will be that energy, which is your source, from which you have come? It is immense. It is wall-less. It is boundless. It is boundary-less. It is infinite. It is immense. How to describe it? So you have come out of that energy. As I said, that energy is a living and loving energy. After it came to you only, you began to love your father, you began to love your brother. When you became big, it is because of that energy. If that energy was not there, the dead body was there, can it love anybody? Can it love its father? Can it love its mother? It cannot. So all your love came only when that energy came. That energy is all love. Is all fully love. I am not talking Vedanta, I am talking science. So far. So, find out that source. Then you know, such a big power is yours. You are part of it. You are not aware of it. And you are a big doctor. You have saved 8 lives. I have saved this month 8 lives. They came in a collapse state. I have done that. You are telling with pride. Yea, you could have saved 100 lakhs of people. In that time you saved 8 people and you are proudly telling. If only you had known what you are and who you are, and then you get your paternal property, the entire energy is behind you. Now, it is like an elephant which is being underused. Some king gave to the chief of a village an elephant. That chief doesn't know how to use the elephant. So he was daily using it to take the school bag of his child. It will go to the school along with him, deliver it and come back in the evening. It will go and bring. What a criminal underuse of an elephant, which can be used for so many other bigger things. So, similarly, we are all being done the same thing. We are all carrying the bags of the children and going, and we are proud. Oh, this morning I went, every day morning I go to leave my school. So you are doing the road of the elephant. And you are priding yourself. This is what we are doing. Find out the source as to who you are. Okay, see, I cannot give you the full thing, I am just giving you a taste of it. Right. It's easy for you to say that I am part of it. I am not aware. I am not in contact with anything, I am free myself. So where is that energy and how am I in contact with it? Look here. A thing which you know very well and you forgot. Say, you know Baganakai. Baganakai is that Brinjal. You forgot that word, you say Brinjal, Brinjal. Hey, Kannada then. What is that Brinjal? Oh, hey, what is it called? Which is called? Hey, that thing. That fellow doesn't know English. And there is nobody there where you are sitting. Whom to ask? But what you do? You go on thinking of it. My own mother tongue. I know it very well. My mother used to prepare nice curries out of it. Oh. So you go on thinking of it. Suddenly by evening 4 o'clock you will run back and I found the word. So continuously thinking of the forgotten item, that will bring you back and you will get into contact with it. The same thing with that entity. You call as God, you call him as Brahman, you call him as self, you call him as Atman, so all one and the same. So you came out of that immense energy. Now you go on continuously thinking of it. Hey, what is that energy, man? After when you are born from that. So you are in contact. So it is once known to you. Now you have forgotten. You should be able to clearly get it back by go on thinking of it. There you thought of it for 8 hours, you got it. Here perhaps you have to think of it for 50 years, 40 years. That's perhaps necessary. Satata Smarana, continuously thinking of it, is the one of the ways. There are several ways, but I gave you the simple method, more or less like. So then we get it. When once you